As more and more flagship smartphones grow to phablet size, those longing for ever bigger screens look toward giant handsets like the Huawei Ascend Mate 2. The phablet looks and feels like the U, but it's 6.1 inch. It's a whole lot bigger than that early behemoth. That still makes it slightly smaller than the U but bigger than the. In the past year, Huawei has trailblazed its way into the U.S. smartphone market with devices like the U, but the Mate 2 is the first smartphone from the Chinese company to reach America through the Huawei online store. Phablet fans will celebrate its arrival for the larger screen alone. But is that enough to stand out alongside brand-name phablets from Samsung and LG? The Huawei Ascend Mate 2 is not the most beautiful phone we've ever seen, to say the least. Its rather plain design reminds us of the similarly bland Samsung Galaxy Note 2, especially the metal band along the edge of the plain white back. As with most phablets, the power button is located on the right-hand side below the volume buttons for easy access. The headphone jack is on the top of the device, while the micro USB is on the bottom. Huawei placed the speaker grill on the back, which can be problematic. It gets muffled against the tabletop when listening to music, watching videos, or making calls using speakerphone. The slightly glossy plastic back attracts fingerprints and random debris, but doesn't slide off the table like the glass back. Overall, the design falls flat and leaves the user with the impression that Huawei didn't put too much effort into making it stand out. As far as the feel of a phone this big, we predictably found it much too large to hold comfortably in one hand, and nigh impossible to navigate without both hands in play. Just the week before, we had used the 5.5 inch and had no such problem. However, the Mate 2 is quite a bit wider and the screen is more than half an inch bigger. That said, when it comes to phablets, it's really a matter of taste and hand size. Some of us just don't have the mitts for this phone. The Mate 2 runs Android 4.3 with Huawei's Emotion UI 2.0, which effectively covers up Android and makes for